Hi, my name is Felicia Carpenter from Long Island, New York, and I'll be singing How Can I Say Thanks by Andre Crouch. How can I say thanks for all the things you have done for me? Things so undeserved, but yet you gave to prove your love for me. The voices of a million angels cannot express my gratitude. All that I am or ever wanted to be, I owe it all to thee. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be glory for the things He has done. Lord, just let me live my life and let it be pleasing, Lord, unto thee. And should I gain any praise, let it be return to Calvary with his blood. He has saved me with his power. He has raised me to be glory for the things he has done for the things he has done. Thank you.
And we're delighted to welcome to the studio none other than Felicia Carpenter. Felicia, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, Felicia, you were born and raised in St. Louis, and it was there that you really began your career as a singer. And I'm guessing you began at a very young age.
I did. My dad said when I was born, they pricked my foot. I didn't cry. I gave a tune, and he said, I got a singer.
That's nice. So you grew up in the church,
Yes.
and your dad was a preacher. So when did you actually start developing your singing? Because most singers don't really start until a little bit older. You know, they're older than pianists and violinists. But you, when did you start singing?
About 2 or 3. Soon as I was able to say words, my dad had me sitting beside him on the piano singing.
I see, and I'm sure you then were singing a little bit in the church too.
Yes.
Were you
Yes.
in the
In the
were you
choir,
in the choir?
the children's choir, the teenage choir, the adult choir. Yeah.
So you grew up in the church. Now, some years ago, you moved to Long Island, where you're speaking to us now, right?
Yes.
And so, what brought you to Long Island?
Just a change. And like I said, I've still been singing and auditioning. I was going to be on Hamilton, but the cast was running so well, they never changed to a new cast. But I had made the audition with Hamilton and a lot of different other genres. You know, I was singing with, they wanted me to do Walt Disney singing. They said my voice sounded like I was in Walt Disney or something. So it's been nice. It's been a good run.
And you performed on TV as on gospel stages around the country. You've been at the McDonald's Gospelfest. What was that like? I didn't
That
know.
was
I didn't know McDonald's had a gospel fest.
They do. They do. As a matter of fact, they just emailed me again. They're starting up. I was the background singer for most of the stars they brought in. like Tramaine Hawkins, Hezekiah Walker, and the likes of them. And
Right.
Tramaine Hawkins loved me so much. She said, I'm about to fly you to LA and make you my background.
Yeah, and also Marvin Winans. That
Yep.
you've
The Winans. And I also was on the Bobby Jones gospel show. And I did Sunday Best. I've been everywhere.
now tell us about your tour of Europe.
Oh, awesome. We were the gospel singers, and we did a 2-month tour in the whole of Europe, from
Wow.
Holland to Switzerland to Berlin. Every night we were in a new town in
Wow.
Europe. We flew into Iceland and to Germany, and for, like I said, 2 months straight, every night we did a concert, a 2 or 3 hour concert.
Oh, wow.
And it was grueling, but it was beautiful. The people loved us.
Yeah. Now, many of the people listening and who participate in these concerts are grounded in quote unquote classical music.
Mhm.
And for those of them who might not be familiar yet with gospel music, how would you define gospel music as a genre?
Gospel music is just inspirational music, music that encourages you. And that's the basic meaning for gospel music. It's the love of Jesus Christ, of course, but it's just music to encourage the heart. I could sing all genres, but I prefer gospel because, like I said, it encourages God's people. And
Hmm.
that's what I like to do, encourage God's people and give them hope and make them smile and all of that.
Yeah, we need a lot of that today, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you need it every day, really. I mean,
Right.
times are always tough.
Right. But if you listen to the inspirational music, no matter what times it's in, you'll know God runs the world and all will be well.
Right. Simple as that. That's very good.
Yes.
Now you've been to New York before. You were not a stranger to New York, of course. I'm sure you've been
Right.
many times, but this was your first time at Carnegie.
This was my first time in Carnegie, which was really nice.
And how did that go? Tell us about the performance. I understand it was a piano and violin.
It was really nice. It was a piano and violinist, and I had come to find out I was the only soloist there. Everybody else was basically musicians and everything. And I was the only soloist, and it was nice. I mean, people started bringing me flowers after it was over. It was really beautiful. I definitely enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to getting to the main stage soon.
Right. Now you sang a song called "It Must Be Love" by Bobby Mason. Tell us about that.
It Must Be Love. Her name is Babby's Mason. I've been singing this song 25 years.
Babby
Since
Mason.
Babby's Masons. I've been singing the song 25 years, actually, since she first wrote it. And it's amazing how it's getting picked up on now. But like I said, it's an encouraging song that it must be love, that God will take such imperfect beings and love them and care for them. And so it's a really nice inspirational song.
Now you had never met Babby, but what happened?
I had never met Babby's, but I've always loved her. I've listened to
Right.
her music. So I said, you know what? What good way it would be for my composer to come as I sing her song. And so I really just emailed her. And I didn't think she would respond. I really emailed her my rehearsal of me singing her song. And she heard it and she said, oh my God, your rendition of my song is beautiful. And she called me back. She said, listen, she's from a part in Atlanta somewhere, but she said, I am flying in and I want to meet you. And so we met each other like we've been knowing each other forever, and we're so similar. She's a preacher's kid.
Oh,
She's out singing. We both tried to stray away because I used to sing Billie Holiday music. But my dad was like, no. And she tried it too. So excellent. It's just awesome how God does things.
so she came to see you at Carnegie, and then the two of you hung out.
Well, she wasn't able to make the Carnegie debut,
Uh-huh.
but she came in because I emailed her, of course, a week before, and artists and composers has to have, time and all of that.
Hmm.
So she came a day or two after
I see.
the performance,
Wonderful.
but I emailed her the rehearsal and stuff of what we did even before we got to Carnegie. And she was so blown away. She came and we spent time, and it was beautiful.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations for that.
Thank
We're all
you.
looking forward to hearing that. I can't wait to see the performance when it's online. And
Yes.
what's coming up next in your career, Felicia?
Well, I just did a concert at Pier 97 off the Hudson River. Someone seen me and they asked me, could I come and close their concert out? So I just did that. And from that, everyone is asking me to come and sing in their women's conference or different concerts. And whatever door God opens, I'm going right through. Because
Have
I
you
could sing gospel, I could sing opera, I could sing everything. I prefer gospel.
have you had a chance to listen to the radio station WBGO?
No, but I will.
Yeah, it's in Newark, but you can get
Okay.
it. You can get it on Long Island at WBGO 88.3.
Okay.
It's a jazz station.
Okay.
Yeah, you might like that, and maybe we can get you on there.
Yes. I
Yes,
am definitely going to go on there. And you said it's 88.3?
yes. I'm pretty sure we it reaches Long Island.
Okay. So I
It's
am
a,
definitely going to go on there and see. I would love to come, and be on there and give a little synopsis of my
yeah,
song or
sure.
singing.
I helped
Um,
start the station many years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 1980. Well, Felicia, congratulations on your performance at Carnegie, and I'm happy you
Thank
met
you.
Babby Mason. And we
Yeah.
wish you the very best in your career,
Thank
and we'll look
you.
forward to hearing you much more.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it and I appreciated it. So it was because it's open, even more doors. So that's great.
Great, Felicia.
You'll see me one day on the Grammys, on the Stellas. You will
Okay,
see me.
I
I'll be
will.
there.
I look forward to it.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Where over the rainbow way up high, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? Someday I wish upon a star to wake up where the clouds unfold behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney top. That's where you find me, somewhere, somewhere over the rainbow blue. Birds fly, they fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father, for there is no shadow of turning with thee. For all I have needed, God's hand has provided. And great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. And great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. And all I have needed, God's hands has provided. And great is thy